Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Green Scrapping Machine. Today I'm just going to make a thank you card. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and what I did is I cut the strawberry from the Simply Charmed cartridge, and it is on page 47, and I did the shift feature and I cut it out at 5 inches, and I also did the berry sweet. That's just going to be kind of my sentiment on the front, and I cut that out at 1 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with a black matte, or black base, I'm sorry, and a green matte, and this measures basic A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and the matte measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to take this Cuttlebug folder, and it's candy cane stripes, or candy cane, something like that. But I'm going to do my mat in that. And the nice thing about this folder is that it's not necessarily Christmas just by the name of it. It's just some basic stripes that you can use for everyday purposes. So I'm going to run it through my Texture Boutique. And then while I have this out, I am going to go ahead and run my strawberry through the Swiss Dots cartridge, or folder. So there is my mat. I know that's a little hard to see. There you go. It's a little bit easier to see. I'm going to run it through the Swiss Dots folder just to give my strawberry a little bit of texture, make it more realistic looking. And I'm just doing the top layer itself, the layer 1. There we go. And now my strawberry just has some dots on it, kind of emulates the seeds. Alright, and then I have some white ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and do the cheater method with this, but before I put that down, just want to put my berry sweet, that'll be perfect, my berry sweet down there. So just measure out my ribbon a little bit, grab my Scotch tape. My son was down here for a little while, and it appears that he may have snagged it from its usual spot. So I'll just use some of my ATG gun. And I'll run that across the back. Let me measure it one more time just to make sure that I'm putting it in the right spot. About there. Perfect. Cut off the back and straighten it out. I'll go ahead and adhere down my mat piece. My squeaky ATG gun is back. Ooh. It's making its presence known. ahead and adhere this down in the center. Then I'm going to set this aside and, well, actually, before I set it aside, I'll just glue down my Berry Sweet sentiment. And I also used my white gel pen to just add a little bit of doodles to the sentiment. Go ahead and do the bow real fast. Right in the center. There we go. And we'll set this aside and adhere together the strawberry. So we'll start with the black base, and again this is at 5 inches and it's still pretty small. So I just had to kind of play around with it a little bit. I'm still getting used to how this cartridge works. Add a little bit of zig to the stem in various places throughout the strawberry. There we go. And then we'll do the cute little cheeks. And I had a couple of people ask what this was for my last video. It's a quick stick. It's by Quick Cuts, and I got it at Archivers, but I know you can find it online. I also heard you can get it at Hobby Lobby. I've never seen it at my Michael's, but you can always check Michael's. But Archivers carried it, and like I said, a couple of places online. But it's great for the little cuts, especially. Oops. You can see these little, I don't know if you can see these little dots here. It's just from my zig two-way, and they're okay because they will dry clear. And then they just have these 3 little white highlight points for the strawberry itself. Tear that down. Then we'll put this in the center, but I'm going to use an action wobble. Take off the backing here. We've had such nice days. The strawberry kind of reminds me of summer and summer fruits, and they're calling for snow again on Thursday. So, and they just can't seem to make up in their mind. Yesterday they were saying it would be a huge storm. Today they're saying flurries, which I'll go for flurries. I am definitely ready for the nice weather, ready to play outside. Alright, and so there's its little wobble. And because I'm using a black base, inside my card, I am going to put this pink base on it, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, just so that I can write inside of it. It'll be easier to write on a pink base rather than a black one. But there is my card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great day. Bye!